And we are rolling up and down the fingers. And here's the picture again. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. Down to the wrists. Up to the knuckles and across. And take the ball into one hand and squeeze. And then the other. Back to the first. And then the other. And let's go around the back. Switch. 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 And switch. Hinge at the waist, go through the legs. Switch. Switch. And switch. Put the ball on the floor, assess the feet. And step on the ball right in the middle of the foot, pressing down 3 times. Bring it up to the knuckles, press down once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Press just below the ball of the foot, at the side of the top of the heel, and in the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one. Release, reassess. Repeat with the other foot. 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Press in the 3 spots. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess how the feet feel. And let's do some good mornings. And shake the tree. 3, 2, on the center. Twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center with ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine, step out to the side and up, gather starlight. And center, gather from the other side. And center. Take some steps forward. And then knee towards the opposite elbow. Lap the opposite heel in the front. And then behind. And then take a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then walk or march or jog. All right, so today we're going to do the Zach Bush 4 with or without something in your hand. Lots of squats, so I wouldn't do those to warm up here. You can keep doing what you're doing or go a little faster or do something else. I think I will run myself, but whatever you do, be safe. And I'm going to do some rolling after class. So we'll get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. 10, 20. And 30. 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers. Bring the hands up. Come up on your toes if you can. As you reach up. And come on back down. Bend back if you can. Come back to center. Bend to one side. Then to the other. Back to center. Lower the hands, push out at the chest. Center, come on down. Interlace the fingers behind your back and bring your arms up, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Go a little higher. And come down and shrug. Roll the shoulders back. And forward. Bend the arms and rotate. Go the other way. Thumbs up, thumbs down. And then bring one arm across the body, press in at or above the elbow. And then the other.
Sweet.
And arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. Form a W, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. Release, squeeze. Release and squeeze. Release. Fists on the temples, bring the elbows forward and back. And then grab both elbows and rock side to side. Bring the arms down, rotate at the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Come back to center, tuck in the chin, look one direction, in one direction, drop the chin to the collarbone. And then look up. Back to center, still tuck, look the other way. Drop the chin. And look up. All right, let's grab a stick. We are going to put it inside the arch of one foot. The other foot comes out to the side. Bend that knee, slide down the stick. Do the same thing the other way. Come on up, bring the stick out in front of one foot. The toes are about 6 inches away. Drop the top of the stick to the collarbone. Slide down the stick. Lift the sole of the foot and wiggle. Press the sole of the foot into the stick. And then repeat both stretches on the other side, starting with the hamstrings. And then the calf. All right, come back to center. We're going to do the Booyah stick routine, starting with some flip-flops. And then some big circles out. And then reverse it, bring it back in. Then go laterally in one direction. And then the other. Bring the stick behind the back, in the crook of the elbows, and twist at the waist. Bend back if you can. Otherwise, keep twisting. And come back to center, tuck in the chin, peck like a pigeon. And then bring the stick up to the shoulders. Twist the torso, keep the head and hips facing straight ahead. And then bring the stick up over the head, down below the waist, back over the head and behind you if you can. Stop at the shoulders and push out. And then bring the stick to one side. Hand is at or near the top, swing behind. And then the other side. And then bring the stick to the middle, hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two at the top, step back, come up on your toes and hold for about 20. And then back on your heels for about 20. And come on down. Bring the stick to one side, come up on your toes of the other foot. Lift the foot if you can, move it if you can, move the leg if you can. Lift the stick if that feels safe, and move the stick if you can. Three, two, one, come on down, stick on the other side. Come up on the toes of the other foot and do the same thing. Lift it if you can, move it if you can. 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Put the stick away. If you're gonna hold something in your hand to do the Zach Bush 4, grab it. Let me get some weights. All right, 4 moves. The squat, front raise, around the clock, either outside or through the middle, and the press. We're going to do 3 rounds of 10 each. We'll pick up speed each round, and we're going to move the squat around in the sequence, but we're going to start with it on this one. Ready? Let's go. And take a breath. Front raises. And a breath. Around the clock, I'm going to start with some outside ones. Whatever works for you. Breath and presses. right, come on down and take a few breaths. We're going to move squats into the number 2 position. We're going to start with the raises. And we're going to go a little bit faster. In 3, 2, 1. And a breath. Squats. Sorry, I lost my connection there for a second. I'm at about 5 squats. You might have finished, but I'm going to finish 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take a breath. And around the clock, I'm going through the middle. We're halfway there. And hopefully we will have no further disruptions. And a breath. And presses. All right, come on down, take a few breaths. Last round we go even faster. We're moving squats into the number 3 position. We'll start with the raises again in 3, 2, 1. And a breath. Around the clock, I'm going to do 5 and 5. Breath. Squats. Breath. And presses. And 10. All right. Very good. You got something in hands, put them down. Take a couple of breaths to recover. We're going to do alternate nostril breathing this week. You're going to close the right nostril with your thumb. Inhale left, close the left, exhale right, inhale right, close the right again, and exhale left. Let's do 7 rounds of that. Here we go. And then rub the hands together, cultivate chi. Form a chi ball. Feel that energy flowing between the palms as the chi ball moves you around. And center with 2 breaths. We're going to open our hearts. Pause on this inhale. Exhale, send it out. And center 2 breaths. Bring down chi from above. Gather it from below. And ah. Namaste. Very
Thank
good.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you,
You're
thank
very
you.
welcome, Mitchell. Great to see you.
See you tomorrow.
All right, great. And Richard, did your sound come back on? Can't hear me? Can you hear me? No, I guess not. I'm going to do some rolling with the ball and the roller. I'm going to put the camera on the floor. Going to start with the ball. Ball first, under the hip, the glute, moving it around, and breathing into it, holding. Giving a little more pressure. And then I'm going to move it up to the gluteus medius up here on the side and a little bit higher. And again, modulating the pressure with my legs and shoulders. Three, two, one. Come on up. Other gluteus maximus. And come on up. And gluteus medius. 3, 2, 1. Put the ball down, bring the roller up underneath the pelvis, knees up over to the right. Make 4 circles in one direction. And then 4 in the other. Then bicycles. Reverse. Then go over to the left side. 4 circles in both directions. Bicycles. Reverse. And then come to the middle and do 8 figure eights, 4 starting in one direction and 4 starting in the other. And then some bicycles. Reverse. And come on back down, bring the roller to the middle of the back. And roll down to the bottom of the rib cage and back to the middle. And then roll from the middle of the rib cage to above the shoulders, below the neck. And that'll do it. Hope you get your sound back tomorrow. Welcome back from Vermont. I hope you can hear me.
Sounds of it.
Oh, I heard you. That's good. I heard you. Getting there. All right. I don't, if you go to, let's see, video. If you go to the lower left-hand part of your screen, you see the camera and it says video.
Can't
And
hear
if
a
you
thing,
drop,
Tom.
Can you hear me at all? You see the video? And it says audio? I don't know if you can see that on your screen. But you might want to adjust your input level here and your output volume. All right.